Hey, Jesse.
Hello, Lindsay.
What are you drinking today?
I've got as a cosmic vibe and crown. So it's a cosmic crown in my no quarters, no mercy cup. What about you? What are you drinking?
Love it. So I've got a mixture of my mango White Claws that always get rejected. So I decided to mix them with peach mango energy drink packet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with some sparkling water.
energy.
Like I made a whole thing over here.
I
And my
love
cup
it.
and my heart's racing. Life is good.
Yay!
That means I'm alive, right?
Energy and alcohol. That's what I'm on. Celsius. Cosmic vibes.
Yeah, so we had the grandbabies last night, and we have been at the Springs and hanging out with the fam all day today. I did take a nap on the way home. Thank you, Jesse.
I did not.
But
Passenger princess will be right back.
you had 2 hours more sleep than I did last night. Your girl couldn't fall asleep till 1:30 because I had a Alani last night at 6 o'clock to make sure. Because I was dead yesterday. Like, I didn't want to do nothing because it's that time of the month. And I didn't want to do anything.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's
Yeah,
that
it's
time of the month. Hey, Bone Thugs and Harmony's on tour
kicked
again.
ass. I did my workout. I made our river food. I made a cake for my son. We celebrated his 24th birthday today.
Did that make you feel old, Lindsay?
Well, I was going to get there.
Okay.
But I still kicked all the ass. But then when I was done with all that, and after I made the cake and it was so hot, having the oven on in 100-degree weather, I was like, fuck this. I'm not cooking. And now, for the money we spent on DoorDash last night, I'm wishing I had cooked.
We could have cooked like 9 steaks.
No, we couldn't have. You don't grocery shop. You have no idea.
$10 steaks. $100.
Where's $10 steaks?
They don't have steaks for $10?
Not the ones I want to eat.
Oh.
Yeah, that's like a chuck steak.
I would have been happy.
Not no damn ribeye.
I would have been happy, dude.
Not me. I don't like no chuck chewy ass steak. Anyways.
Okay.
So I kicked ass yesterday and then I was like, fuck life. But I still had to get the grandbabies because I love them and it was time for a visit. So I drank a cherry slush Alani with my DoorDash Arby's and I was up till 1:30, almost 2.
I asked out at 11.
Yeah.
But most of the kids, 99.9% of the grandkids were asleep.
Oh yeah. I think the oldest, she was awake till 11:30.
Oh, so that wasn't too bad.
And
But
then
you were just sitting there wide-eyed and bushy-tailed?
Yeah, and then I escaped to our room about an hour after you had already went in there and watched some Modern Family, did some squats and some planks, trying to run that out.
I was working out. So did I serenade you? Did I keep time over
No,
here?
you were snoring.
That's what I figured.
Loud as
I was like,
fuck.
so like you were rowing the boat and I was keeping time?
And then 4:30, creepy kid right in my face.
You screamed.
I did scream.
Yeah.
I love her.
I was like, yep.
I screamed and then cuddled her right in. I didn't scare her. She scared the shit out of me. I'm surprised because I used to scare Silas when he would do that.
I love babies with big eyes, man. They just show up right in your face at 4 o'clock in the morning and they're just looking at you and they're like, can I come late? Yeah, but you got to rub my back.
She was like,
come on, man.
Chima. And I'm like, ah! And
That was cool.
But happy Friday, everybody. We're going to get that intro going.
We're going right now. We're going right motherfucking now. Happy Friday.
Right, turn, Clyde. That's what Jesse's shirt says.
You like my shirt? So, Lindsay, I didn't tell you what made me feel old.
I really didn't technically ask you yet.
Oh.
You jumped ahead. What made me feel old is my oldest child is 24.
Yeah.
So, what made you feel old?
I feel old all the
I'm
time.
going to give you your notes.
I really do.
That you typed at the top of mine.
I'm plugging in her notes these days.
Yeah, it's okay.
I
Same
swear
paper.
I don't read them though.
No.
I'm like, let me
No, he
edit this.
loves to be surprised, you guys. He genuinely does never want to know what's going on.
So you do remember as being a kid, right? A week took forever.
It did.
It did.
A year was a lifetime.
Now it seems like a week was 2 minutes. Like the whole damn week flies by so damn fast. Like the older you get, the more time flies. And it's true, right?
Well, I was just thinking about that the other day. A car trip, because we have family in Lakeland, and we would go there frequently.
You feel like that shit took a week to get down there.
But now we could go back. We could go to Lakeland and back in a day, and it would be nothing.
We'd day trip that shit and be like, we're done. Yeah.
I mean, we go to Tampa for concerts.
Yeah. Well, we
all
drove
the time in one
collectively
day.
3 hours today, went to the river, did a whole thing, and it was just like nothing.
But I remember that trip used to feel like it was never going to end.
Mm-hmm. But you was awake and you was looking around.
Yes. Couldn't wait to see my cousins.
Every moment.
Yeah.
Me, I'm driving and you're sleeping now, so it's great.
That was just today.
I know.
Usually it's not.
I'm just giving you a little shit back there on the passenger princess over there. Passenger princess. Be right back. Oh.
Yes. I'm the passenger gothic princess, though.
And if I change the radio while you're dead ass asleep off of Lady Gaga, your ass fucking wakes up out of dead ass, I mean, morbidly sleeping over there in rigor mortis. Why'd you change that? I'm like, what? Dude.
Change the Gaga.
Well, I wanted to sing to fucking Whitney Houston, okay?
It wasn't Whitney Houston. It was fucking Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Well, I did, and you didn't even wake up when I was singing I Want to Dance with Somebody, like loud and
I
loud.
was out. But I know when Gaga is playing.
The whole time I'm like, I want to dance with somebody. And I'm over there like juking and everybody's asleep, just heads bobbing in the back. And I'm like, cool. I want to dance with somebody. I don't care. With somebody who loves me. I did I did the whole thing, dude. Yeah, because when the night comes,
I'm having a hot flash, you guys.
Ooh. I'm sorry, Lindsay.
Can I turn that fan on? No, our microphones will pick it up.
Okay.
All right.
Lindsay's flashing me.
Yes.
Hot flash.
The underneath of my legs have just instantly started like pouring
this
sweat.
Corner, dude. This time of year, our little.
No, I feel that. I feel the inferno inside of me.
Well, no, I'm burning up too.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I'm not hot flashing.
This kitchen corner over here. The story is from the corner.
Why have we never noticed it until last week and this week?
It is 120 degrees out.
Oh, that's why.
Lindsay.
Oh shit, I'm messing up my mic.
It's 120 out right now. Yeah, it's hot as shit. Hot as balls, dude.
All right, you guys. I need my audience to participate in a little game. If you have listened to part 1 and 2 of our Jim Jones saga thus far, leave us a comment on whatever app that you listen to us on. And leave us a review if you like it. Because today we're going into part 3.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
So I have so much to still cover, you guys. I'm way up in Jim Jones's butthole in these books.
Yeah.
Like,
she has been living the life.
I have been. And I mean, and I'm not hating it all the way. Like, I'm riveted. Like, I'm very intrigued and interested.
More shocked than you thought you would be.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I've listened to a lot of coverage on this fucker, and there's more. There's so much more. And there will be more that I can ever cover for you guys. So I will definitely recommend the books and the authors. And I'm going to give you a review of which one I like better on next week's episode.
Yeah, see, I'm not supposed to know, but I have watched a doc. I've seen a couple things.
Oh, it's a very popular case.
Yeah.
You're going to know some of the ones I talk about, but you never know all the dirt.
I feel like you're finna drop because you were like, dude, I got some audio that you're going to do.
I'm going to do some audio in a little bit, and we'll get there.
That's exciting, but I also got 2 reviews that I want to do later on as well in the middle of this pod. So we're going to do some reviews.
God, we got a fly buzzing in here.
It's a fruit fly, dude.
It is.
They
We
live
have
in
plants.
Yes, they live in our plants.
Okay, so if you need a recap, please go back and listen to part 1 and 2 and leave us a comment on those 2 and see, tell us what you are thinking so far.
So we're getting off in the deck.
Yes.
Of
so
Jimbo.
now the People's Temple are living the socialism commune life in Ukiah, California. And, their church is in Redwood Valley. Recruitment of new members, particularly from Black churches in San Francisco, was on the rise. There were healings and cancer removals, not really, and even resurrections from the dead.
What?
Now, it is said that what would happen in these was Jim's is like, because, by this time he's got nurses and shit working for him, following him. He's got nurses, he's got doctors.
So they show up, they're like, nope, he's dead, all right. And then like 30 minutes later, you're healed.
It said that they were like giving these folks tranquilizers so they would look dead. These were definitely, like I said, all performances by Jim's closest circle. Patty Cartnell and now a few others are Jim's eyes and ears so that he could point someone out in the audience and tell them something personal about themselves that they did not think he would have known about them. Sermons were absolute marathons. People would like hold their bladders and pass out from exhaustion because Jim didn't put a time limit on anything. It's even said that he was relieving himself behind, because he's got a pulpit, that there was like a little trap pee door, trap toilet.
He was just going.
Yeah. And fuck the rest of his congregation. He's good. He's just peeing back there.
Was he yayed up in that deal? Was he a little?
We're going to get there.
Oh.
We're going to get there. But first, I want to have you play some of the audio from these healing sermons. So go to your messages, and I have sent you.
That's why my phone was vibrating. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So the one that I sent you first, I think it is 9 minutes long, is the one we're going to play first. Okay. So hang tight, everybody, and listen to the audio of Jim Jones's little compilation of some healing services.
This is some old stuff.
This is what I grew up in, right here.
You got the hands in the air.
Excuse my cough. That screaming is the appearance of Jim Jones at the podium.
Oh, so he showed up, so everybody went crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
There he is. Father Jones.
Father Jones.
Fond embrace, a salutary kiss, a greeting to your neighbor. Let's fill this atmosphere with warmth and love. How much I love you. Now as we meditate, God is love. Love is a healing remedy. We're going to reach out to areas where man has seemed to have difficulty. As we concentrate that the gifts of the Holy Spirit might function, or what the secularist might speak of as the paranormal, let us believe.
He's like the Elvis of the church, right?
Most definitely.
Ingram,
All right.
you're concerned about the losing of your sight. You're not able to see me clearly. Things just blur to you. You have to stumble around lately through crowds and are not able to see even people's faces close up to you
You
clearly.
can hear a rat piss on cotton while he's talking.
That's true.
You've told me nothing about your condition. Is that
No,
correct?
I haven't.
Give that little sweetheart a little bit of love.
She pissed on cotton.
Thank you, baby. Peace. Now, take your glasses off. Let's just dare in our faith. We've seen Sister Brown here who was blind, totally healed. We saw one of our sisters blind from her childhood. It could be hysterical blindness, whatever. We're not concerned. She was blind and could not see. Now, look at my face. I'm going to hold up some fingers. You concentrate hard. I love you. The people love you. And most importantly, Christ loves you. What do you see? How many fingers?
3.
We witnessed a miracle. Right there.
Via YouTube.
One finger.
Wow.
Going all the way back
You
to
need your
the
glasses,
70s.
child. Let's all be thankful as she cries back there. Let's cry and rejoice with her. Edie,
This is a different one.
fingers,
For our
are
listeners.
your fingers numb in your right hand? Having enormous headaches in your head.
Yes.
Reach your hands
Had
out.
headaches in your head.
Reach your hand out to me. Reach the fingers out that are bothering you. Now, is the pain gone?
He's healed again.
Oh, yeah. And yes, and this was like what I grew up with. Somebody be healed and the band would play.
So people would be healed in front of you?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you once lose a loved one? I think the name of James.
Yes, that's my
He
brother.
was 14 years of age. And he was reading something, and someone asked him for what he had, and he didn't want to give it.
Yes,
and
he did.
that person shot him to death.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
I'm saying this to give you faith
Yes.
so that you can mount up, because you've been feeling pain here in the chest
Yes.
and in the back.
Yes.
And you injured your foot some time ago, and
Yes,
you've been
I
having
did.
constant pain in it.
He's
So
dealing
you had to
aces.
move around with a chair.
Yes, I did.
Well, he's got
I
his
did not
eyes
know
and
you
ears
told me or no one else. the things
all
I
out in the
just
crowd
mentioned.
No,
before
you
when
haven't.
everybody's coming in.
Now, where's your pain?
Don't mean it, dear.
Look at her dancing.
Psychosomatic.
That's called adrenaline.
Adrenaline, placebo, psychosomatic, all of that. Got a nice little band.
The doctor
They put out some
has
albums, too.
relieved you from your
The band
work
looks like the
in
Beatles.
The second row. You have a bad spinal condition,
Yes.
and your hip is injured.
Yes.
Step from your wheelchair. Begin to step from your wheelchair.
Now this is dangerous.
Try it.
Oh.
Just try it.
Uh-oh.
Just try it. We have nothing to lose. We have
He's
no
making this
faith
woman
to lose
walk,
because
and
we
she
said
really
We're no
can't.
panacea.
Really?
But I have seen more healings here than I've ever seen any place. I love you. Jesus Christ loves you. Jehovah Jireh. All the goodness of all the world's great religions, in the name and the mercy and the goodness of Jesus, wherein I stand. Come forth, my dear. Stand up. Take that step. Bless your heart. Take that step. Take that step. Now.
This poor woman. Okay.
Now. Move forward. Move forward. Move forward. Move forward. Move forward. Move forward, darling. can do it. Move forward. Move forward. Child, sweetheart, would you step out of my way just a moment so that I can just keep my love thought on her? Now, move forward. Freely, freely, freely. Now begin to exercise the hip. Begin to exercise the joint.
Now I watched this previously. She looks like she's about to fall down, don't she?
Yeah.
The people love you.
She's going on pure adrenaline right now. It's just going to cause more damage.
Now, sister, walk briskly. Walk. Walk briskly. Walk.
She's going.
It's later debunked, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
She ran. Lindsay, she's running.
That's a plant.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, not her. I want to eat her cooking.
I know.
She looks like she can throw down in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's a plant.
She's a plant.
So this is most likely, or that last one that we watched, you can watch that on YouTube. It's like a 10-minute compilation of healing services. Now that says that it's at the temple, but that's actually most likely at one of the revivals in other cities, because he would have plants in those to wow the rest of the crowd.
So that whole thing,
like he had
of
a
her
traveling
getting
band
up
and everything that I'm going
and
to talk
moving,
about.
that was all a plant. It looked genuine. Like this old woman, I mean, she looked like, sure enough, she knows how to throw down in the kitchen. Just amazing, just genuine, beautiful plant of Jim Jones's deck. Yeah. Jim Jones was an ace, just throwing aces out of the deck. I mean, that is insane. Like, I genuinely would have thought that was a real thing. Like,
oh yeah, I grew up in this. I grew up in this environment. I grew up going to churches that would have healing. I'm doing air quotes.
Right.
Whole sermons. So now that I'm an adult and I look back, how the fuck did they know that anybody was going to get healed? Because it was planned.
Oh, so I get adrenaline and things like it's going to make you like, because I mean, those people were in it. It was like Elvis in their church.
And I mean, honestly, I can tell you right now, being in a part of a service like that, you feel like
you're
amped up. There's energy and it's wild. Like it's almost like a type of witchcraft.
Well, you were told though when you're going there that the Spirit's going to be there. The Holy Spirit is going to be here. It's going to be inside this building today, right in front of you. You're fixing to grab the Holy Spirit and embrace it. If you have a belief, you're going to think that you're going to be like, holy shit! It's
Benny
really
Hinn
this is really going down.
He is a Middle Eastern preacher that my parents followed a lot. Like, and we would go to his traveling Jim Jones show. I mean, because I'm literally like comparing what I witnessed with my own eyes to what this same man did in the 60s and 70s. And it's very similar.
So you've been to an epic evangelist before, like a big popular one?
Lots of them.
Really?
I've been to Kenneth Copeland sermons.
Is that the blow the...
That's I blow the breath of God
on you. You've seen him before? His face is so evil.
I've seen Kenneth Copeland, Gloria Copeland, his wife.
You've seen him in the flesh.
All of we've went to their conventions. Yes.
Wow.
And they're like concerts.
Right.
Concert
50,000 people.
Yes. Concert venues. Yes.
The energy in there is just insane.
I've been to them.
Everybody paid $150 to get in.
Yeah. I don't know what my parents paid, but we went.
Yeah, there's no price for your soul, right?
Yeah, so that was all kind of triggering for me watching that, because that is what I grew up in. I've witnessed that same shit.
You left from me from seeing the most iconic evangelist that there is to seeing the most iconic bands that there is.
Yeah.
You're like, I've seen Ozzy Osbourne. Well,
yes.
I've seen Copeland over here.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, wow.
Ozzy Osbourne,
I didn't know.
Way better
this
energy.
Is a realization right now, Lindsay, to me right now.
I thought that I told you about all
You've
this.
never told me you've seen the Big Dogs before.
Oh, I've seen the Big Dogs live in action.
You've seen miracles, Lindsay. Wow.
Firsthand.
can't take it no more.
I mean, I grew up going to a mini megachurch, so yeah.
I can't take it, dude. You really have. Oh,
I grew up going to a mini megachurch.
The great thing, the great thing about all that now is your dad does not even participate in none of that shit no more.
Oh, no.
He done growed up.
Yes.
Oh,
I mean, but it's like, as you can see, it's just like being a fan of a big band. Like
that's what I'm comparing it to for sure. Full on.
Yeah.
Fully.
It's like going to a Legends concert.
Do you feel like they were throwing cards your way too? Like they were throwing.
Oh, I've been
stuff and
hands have been laid on me.
And you were just
and
like,
I'm going to share this story. I've thought about it all week, and I'm going to go ahead and do it. So when I was growing up, I had bladder issues. And I mean, I still do, but not like I did when I was younger. Like I still have.
Yeah, you have to pee like every 30 minutes and you pee a lot. That's crazy
when I was growing up, I would wet the bed. And it was because of my sleep. I sleep so deeply, and my children have suffered from it, my sisters, everything. Well, I got hands laid on me by God knows how many preachers telling me that I was healed. But guess what? I never was. I grew out of it. But my parents spend money. I mean, my parents took me to doctors. There is pills that I had. I mean, remember we struggled with the same thing with one of mine. Had to take him. And
I was never hard on him.
And they said it was genetic. Yeah.
Let's just try to do this. But we would catch him like sneaking late at night and drinking water. I'm like, your body can't do that, dude. You can't do that.
Yeah. I've had preachers like Jim Jones, the big dogs, lay hands on me and tell me that I was healed.
So the most iconic ones that are still right now rolling.
Yeah.
The mega churches, the big ones,
have touched me. They have laid hands on me.
So now it's like seeing
Told me I was healed.
The tool of all the tools. Like the Metallica of all the
Our experience in Maynard was way cooler. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my little story with all of that. And that was, so you got an idea. Now, we're going to play some more of his clips later on. And you can tell how different they become. Okay. So by 1969, there were 500 weekly attendees, whereas the year before, it had only been about 100. Now, around this time, the summer of 69, which was not as cool for Marceline Jones as it was for Bryan Adams. Marceline's back gave out and she was bedridden quite a bit. And she was no longer able to sexually meet the needs of Jim.
And he was dirty. He was always in it, wasn't he?
Jim's thoughts on sex wavered to his congregation from 1 week to the next, like literally. Sometimes he said that they should be celibate. And they should definitely not be reproducing because there are way too many starving children in the world that needed adopting. So that's how you should make a family. And then there were times where he was like, you should practice free love with others in the commune, not just your own husband and wife.
So he was wishy-washy with his unstable sexual appetite.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was a couple named Larry and Carolyn Layton that had been devoted followers since the temple moved to Ukiah, and they had only been married since 1967. So they're still kind of newlyweds, because back then, you met, you married, like not whereas you and I like met and lived together for 12 years and then got married. Like they were still a new couple. Okay.
We had both been married before. So it was just like, let's ride this out for a while. Yeah.
So Larry had worked at a mental hospital and Carolyn was a high school teacher. Now, Jim, he could have had his pick of any woman in the temple by this time as they all adored him, as you saw.
They were like, dude, if he would have spit on the floor,
get you a person like every woman in the People's Temple, look at Jim Jones. Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. He looked like, oh man, he was the paraphernalia of the whole thing, man.
Well, Jim, he chose Carolyn, another man's wife.
Oh.
Her looks would be described of those. Her looks would be described as the woman from the American Gothic painting. Really? But younger. And but she She was only 24. And, but I guess she was like stiff and rigid as that older woman in the painting was.
Oh, wow.
And she wore her hair in a tight bun. So this 24-year-old woman was compared to the lady in American Gothic painting. If you don't know what that is, please Google it right now.
So Jim and his amazing deck did not trade up on this deal.
No, because Marceline, you saw pictures of her.
Yeah, beautiful.
Beautiful woman. So.
Well, he couldn't heal her? Come on now. He didn't lay hands on her and heal her.
And make her beautiful? I don't guess he cared.
No, I'm talking about his old lady's wife. Like, he could have healed her. Why?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Well, if he can make people walk and
why
get rid
couldn't
of
you
cancer.
heal Marceline, Timothy? Like, what's happening here? So Jim had Patty Cartnell talk to Carolyn Layton, or talk Carolyn Layton into having this affair with him. And she actually wasn't about it at first, but she came around.
Was that the name of Jesus too?
Well, that's it. Patty told Carolyn that Father needed her. He needs you, Carolyn. Now, Patty, she wanted Jim, but she just did all his other stuff. Marceline, he went and told her straight up, we can't do this. We can't do the things. So I gotta go out and I gotta do them with somebody else.
And she was like, okay.
Well, no. She actually was really distraught about it, thought about leaving.
She probably thought he could have healed her ass too.
He told Marceline that he still loved her and they would stay married to keep the temple together. She would still have her role as mother, but he had to have his needs met. And Jim convinced Larry to go and get a quick divorce and that he could have his pick of another wife with anybody in the temple. And when he returned from Nevada handling the divorce, he did that. He got a different one. He actually upgraded, got a more attractive to the eye partner. Yeah.
What?
So, right. So then Jim tells his children about the affair. He's like, okay, kids, mommy's back is broken, so I need a new girlfriend to satisfy my sexual needs, but mommy and I are still going to stay together. Now, I'm paraphrasing there, but that's pretty much how it went down. And poor Steven, he would hear Carolyn and Jim going at it. Yeah. Yeah, that's in the book.
I'm
in both
over
books.
here like I'm bumfuzzled.
I know. Now, Larry got his new wife, and her name was Karen Toe. And she was, by all accounts, like I said, more attractive than Carolyn and way more vivacious. Like I said, he upgraded. So Jim would split his time up with Carolyn and then with his family, and then, of course, the temple, only getting about 3 or 4 hours of sleep per day. When all of this was presented to the congregation, they all went along with it. Now, the congregation, it was growing, and Jim wanted to make sure his longtime followers were not discussing inside business with outsiders. Women were now placed at the doors as greeters, and they would kindly stop newcomers and carefully screen them before they could attend the service.
Oh, seeing if there was some good stuff to grab. They were building...
Or if they were going to be troublemakers.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, sometimes newcomers would be told, this is a closed meeting, and you can return at another time. You can return when, there's a different service that you can possibly be a part of.
Wow.
When we're ready for you and your way of thinking, you can come back.
Right.
Because it's all a show.
A theme park.
Now, and I mean, they would, if there was red flags, or green flags, period, they would share all their notes with Jim, and he would decide, along with the inner circle, if they were invited to return. He only wanted positive widespread of his cause and fought very hard to keep it that way. The temple was very, like I said, very involved in the community. They were still doing the good work for the poor and the needy, and Jim was keeping up his reputation as a great humanitarian.
It's the machine. He has built a machine.
Machine. For real. Like, it's literally a circle.
Yeah.
It's just they're constant. They're donating. They're giving back. They're, donating, taking in, donating. It's just
machine.
Yeah. A machine.
Yeah, they got it.
Now, temple members would regularly deliver baked goods to city and county officials. I know that there was, they had this thing where they made sure that they knew everybody in office's birthdays. And those people would get the people that shared their same views like, mostly libertarians or people that were on the socialist bandwagon, they would make sure that they got some delicious baked goods from the good women at People's Temple.
All the good.
Yes.
Good.
The temple formed a drug rehabilitation program focused on teens that gained the respect of outsider parents in the area. This was a cold turkey method, no methadone to wean you off. And after all the withdrawal symptoms had subsided, like, I don't know if you've ever witnessed that before, but it is not pretty. They would take them in and move them into temple homes temporarily. And then some would remain and live communally. And then some, they would just go on back to their regular lives.
Right. But if you're going through all that at one time, like if somebody just steps in and becomes a good mentor or something, like you're going to embrace all of their theories
But the
and things.
physical toll that withdrawals has on your body, it can be dangerous.
Well, it's fight or flight. Like you're really going through something that's physically,
Well, I talked
mentally,
about it in the
emotionally,
Johnny Cash episode.
everything. And if somebody's just right there and they're just like, they're going to embrace you and take you in, you're going to feed into that, either negative or positive. If it's a positive way, you got them in the palm of your hand.
Right.
Right. That's what I'm seeing. The machine. Mm-hmm. What a machine. I'm raging against it.
Well, yeah, because you've got them almost dependent on you as well.
Yeah.
By 1970, Jim had Tim Stone, the very brilliant lawyer, as his right-hand man. I talked about him a little bit in last week's episode. Now, a new, air quotes, donations document was drawn up for every member to sign, saying that anything given to the church was no longer theirs. And if they chose to leave or their membership was terminated, they could not ask for any of these items or money that they had donated back. This paperwork would be signed by each member and notarized.
All legal. Yeah, all legal.
Well, this is also starting to really be a cult.
Right.
Really be.
The snowball is running downhill. Yeah.
The expected tithing was at least 10%, but 25% became the norm. Items donated would, just like we said, go right back into the church and the community, and it was a full circle.
We couldn't fucking afford 25% of our... No, you're not getting it. You're not...
Okay, no. Well, if you're living communally...
Right.
And
Everything
you're giving 25%, you're getting meals, 3 meals a day, cooked by the temple women. You're getting... All your utilities are paid for...
Socialism, yes.
Right, it's social, yeah.
Okay.
Jim would guest speak at other churches, which would bring in more money. Because, they always pass that extra offering plate around for the guest preacher. I don't know if you've witnessed that. I have.
Extra. Read all about it. You
get one around for the regular church, right after the choir sings. And then after the guest preacher preaches, then you get that second offering plate.
Yeah, where I've been, it's like not spoken. They just
love.
do it,
Yeah, if you can give a gift of love. If you could buy this man a chicken dinner after church. Yeah.
Yeah,
things like that.
Times $2,000.
Right.
You know what's better than a crawfish dinner? 2 crawfish dinners.
Oh, my God. His guest speaking would also bring in more members to the People's Temple. More people with money are joining, like lawyers, business owners, and college professors. Jim would gain a full team of lawyers and advisors. People were giving their pink slips to their car, valuable family heirlooms, and deeds to property. Just, here you go, Father.
Wow.
Yeah.
And honestly, around that time, people did have some things, Oh,
yeah.
There was a big prosperous community
ain't got shit
on
now,
top
but
of... There was also a big community that was kind of... They weren't doing well, so he could play both sides and come up either way. Somebody that's just going through all the racial inequality and everything that they're having to deal with. And then he's bringing them up, and he's also grabbing folks that have things, and they're just throwing it right at the church.
Right. And they would use, the donated cars, like everybody would use them. They would share these vehicles to make sure that they got to work or to other of Jim Jones's gigs. Like they would have like a caravan sometimes to go to some of his sermons in like San Francisco and Los Angeles and things like that.
They had means to go to all the functions and travel in big groups to support. And his plants were all going with him.
Now, this really reminded me of the end timers. So the People's Temple would have many businesses in the area, like a ranch for troubled kids, which I don't think Meade had any of that shit. But I'm not 100% sure. But as far as I know
They
right
ran
now.
our whole town.
Oh, yeah, they had. But they had nursing homes, laundromat, print shop, and all ran by Temple members.
And our town actually had a small town cult. So check that out. We just did a pod on that. God, not just did.
No, it's been a while.
Wow.
It's one of the earlier episodes. But
Yeah.
yeah, go back in our backlog.
Check out our small town cult.
It's hometown cult. Is
Hometown
what
cult.
It's, yeah, it's what it's
Hometown.
called.
Well, it's
Yep.
still small town, hometown.
Yeah.
All the towns. Yeah. Uptown, baby.
I know.
Uptown, baby.
A lot of
baby. We get down,
similarities.
baby. They had
They owned
hundreds,
everything here, man.
Hundreds
Everything.
of
Yeah.
businesses.
And they drove caddies.
They all
They
drove
were
caddies.
not about that. So, I mean, they were kind of like socialists, but they were like
No, it
upgraded
was because
socialists.
I heard that they were taking their whole check and just dumping it into the church, and then the church would take care of them.
Yeah.
But they were all in debt.
But they were bougie. They were bougie. And Jim
bougie.
was not about that bougie life, okay? You could not be bourgeois at the People's Temple.
He'd say bourgeois like that. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Bourgeois.
Bourgeois.
That's awesome.
So I did mention it earlier, but here is where I officially wrote it. Jim would also have a San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Seattle branches of the People's Temple. Now, 1 or 2 times a month, he would go to these locations. Then pictures of Jim would be for sale for $5 because just having a picture of him in preacher robes with outstretched hands
Would heal you.
could bring healing into your household.
I knew it.
So some people were buying like multiple.
Put one in every room.
Put one in every room, baby. Okay. Now I will put a picture of what it looks like in our Instagram stories.
So I'm going to buy one of those and put it above our bed on the ceiling. That
I
way,
kind of want one for real. Not
we
above
can
our
look
head.
where
No,
we're at.
I
Come
want
on.
it in our room.
No, it's not. It's not happening, dude.
You have a Jim Jones shirt. Why can't I have a Jim Jones picture?
I designed a Jim Jones shirt. I'm thinking about putting it on our stuff to sell.
Well, guess what?
We got merch. I just did some new merch too. So
The sales of these pictures, sometimes in one service, could bring in $2,000 to $3,000. Jesse, this was the
What?
70s.
what?
This is the early 70s. I'm gonna Google what. Hey Google, what would $3,000 in 1970 be in today's money? It's thinking.
$3,000 in 1970 would be approximately $25,178.70
What?
in
What?
2024.
That's the spending power.
What?
Of $3,000.
Official records from the U.S.
Half
Okay,
of my
shut up.
salary? Half of my salary? Lindsay.
That's
Lindsay.
Jim Jones.
You just fucking puddled me right there.
I know. Did you just poop in your pants?
No, I'm turning sideways because this is. Have you not noticed? This is my puddle look.
Yes,
over
it is.
here.
He's turning to the side, and I was like, "Are you okay? Did you shart?
Oh my god, dude!
Did you shart over that?"
No, I just did not know the machine was getting that big.
That was one service, Jesse.
Wow,
One service. Of
Not
Jim
counting
Jones pictures.
all the merch, all the stuff. Just
oh yeah, he of
he
course
got
he
paid
had,
just to be there too.
and
I mean,
of course he had his sermons on tape like they all do because they all love the sound of their own fucking voice.
and you can buy the tape for a low cost of $19.99.
Yeah. Now that we have been shocked and awed at that. So college programs were formed and tuition would be paid and housing provided. Again, Jim is corrupt, but good things are happening nonetheless. By 1973, church revenue was reported at $300,000 annually, and that would be $1.7 million in today's spending power
Lindsay.
with 2,500 members.
So he was Metallica, like
Yeah, Metallica's way cooler.
yeah, but I mean,
But
he
yeah,
was,
yeah,
he
yeah.
was like the Metallica of the. He's the Black Sabbath, closer to the period, the AC/DC.
Yeah, because Metallica wasn't until the 80s. So
Yeah.
yeah, he was Black Sabbath.
for
He
sure.
was Led Zepp. Yeah.
He was
Of
queening.
the preaching world.
He was queening.
Queen, I was 75, I want to say. That's when they blew up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's almost there.
Wow. Elton John.
Now, the temple would bring in runaways, troubled teens, and people just looking for answers because cults were big in those days. We're going to cover more in the future. Be ready for that. And they would always get help, food, and clothing, but they were definitely required to work and to attend all services and open temple meetings. Like they would have some closed ones, but open temple meetings, you better have your ass in that seat.
Yeah.
There was always someone to help and chores to be done. Now, Jim barely slept, so everyone else felt like they needed to match that energy. Jim said it was an honor to work yourself to exhaustion for the cause. And by this time, there were all-night guards protecting the commune, not armed. Not yet, anyway. And each member was now issued a membership card. You had an ID. You had a membership card.
You're fully devoted.
Yes. Jim had become quite paranoid about government infiltration. That's why they issued these membership cards, and also had the temple members afraid of this as well. He was establishing an us versus them mentality. And you know, as we have already discussed this in the past, nothing good comes of that mentality.
No, I think I'm paranoid.
Yes. You shouldn't be spending money on anything outside of the commune, and don't fraternize with your outsider coworkers because you could reveal something that was going on in the commune that an outsider wouldn't understand.
Right. Well,
it
nobody
could be
needs
used
to know
against
their
them.
business.
Right.
Don't stay the fuck up out my business.
My business. Yeah. Absolutely no alcohol, drugs, or cigarettes were permitted. No romantic relationships either. Now, if you had already joined the temple as a couple, you were okay. But if not, you were to stay single and work, bitch.
You can't be a hypocrite. Come on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Every single church is built on hypocrisy. But anyways, so this man had people bragging and trying to one-up each other on how little sleep they were getting each night. Isolation and exhaustion are two major factors on how you really can get your grip on people and have them under your control. Keeping them poor and keeping them tired, they will never leave. That is a quote.
Controlled by exhaustion
Yes.
and oppression.
Then Jim took his show on the road, equipped with a band and, of course, plants to perform the healings, as that was a little bit, yeah.
We're getting the band back together.
Now, these plants got so good that Jim would call out a non-temple member at one of these out-of-town services and tell them that they had cancer and that they did not know about it. And then his anointed nurse was going to come and remove it for them. And the unexpected attendee would all of a sudden have chicken guts in their mouth. And of course, they would gag and spit it up, and hallelujah, the cancer is gone.
She no
and
longer
the band
got
would
the
play,
cancer.
and then he would preach, about the Bible.
And they
a
would
little bit.
dance. Oh, they would dance.
They would dance. Now, his main mission, of course, was to preach about how the world is at war and concentration camps were coming to America. But if you join our commune of love and racial equality, you might escape that fate. There are members with me right now to tell you how amazing it is, and please donate what you can to help our cause. And then they would get back on the bus and count the money and head home and get back to work.
Wow.
Yeah.
The machine.
A lot of work.
Wow.
Yes. So I said earlier that Jim had a team of advisors and a planning commission and lawyers at his side. But he still had to have as much control over everything as possible. He worked long days and barely slept, and that will take a toll on your body, no matter what.
Yeah.
Especially he's getting older. He's like in his late 30s at this time.
Yeah.
So in order to stay energetic, he had to rely on some help.
Ooh. Even Jesus got tired.
The help was called amphetamines, quaaludes, and barbiturates, secretly given to him by physicians who were happy to help with the cause. Now, this is when he would start wearing those famous dark glasses. He had to cover up those bloodshot or wild eyes. But
you've brought in an iconic fucking view now. The Jim Jones look has finally established.
Yes, here we are. We're here.
Full deck. His whole ass.
Oh, we're going to get into his deck real deep here in a minute.
Getting in the deck.
Now, he said that these glasses were to shield the regular folks from the power in his eyes. He was so powerful that he could possibly scorch you from his eyes.
Ooh, he had to.
Like Homelander? Come on, bitch. Remember that from The Boys? Homelander?
Yeah, Fantastic Four too, right? Wasn't there one that had to wear the little goggles?
Oh, shit. I don't
And if
know.
he took
I got to
them off,
rewatch
he had the
Fantastic
laser
Four.
eyes. He had to wear the special goggles. Yeah. He been reading them comic books.
Mm-hmm. Now, all his sermons were recorded, and they would last for hours. And some of them, you can tell, are drug-induced ramblings. And we're going to play a little bit of those so you can see how
we finna get charismatic?
different.
He's unchanged?
Oh, it's going to get more charismatic.
So Jim Jones didn't sleep at all, but now he's geeked up on some shit. And now he's got his supervision.
So please, sir, can you kindly replay recording number 2?
Oh, this is Jim Supervision, part 1. Oh, I'm so fucking ready for this.
Yes.
If you're going to commit treason, you better be sure you know who you're dealing with. Because after we were all dead over here, you might go to a social party after you're trying to get your little reward, your little 30 pieces of silver for selling out the greatest people on earth. And you walk in with the Judas tribe, and the wife of Judas might be one of the ladies I'd laid to make a socialist.
Get him, Jim.
And she might give you slow poison in your champagne. You don't know how clever I am. One thing you've all done is underestimate me. I made plans for treason long ago because I knew I couldn't trust nothing. I knew I couldn't trust anything but communism and the principle in me, yes, Rescue. I knew that that's what I had to depend upon, not depend upon the arm of the flesh, and never put all your eggs in one basket. So, honey, I put my eggs in many places. You figure that out if you want to. Some of you too naive. You don't know what Jim Jones is all about. You can't even follow him. You haven't even smelled where he's at yet, much less followed him.
Oh, he's
you
a jive turkey right now.
You might miss him if you didn't have a real good look at him. You wouldn't even know who he looked like. You really haven't got next to him. But I've got all kinds of things in store.
Certainly does.
He's throwing some aces.
You who are stupid piss ants and reptiles and lower than the primates, you can make a whoopee if you want. But your whoopee makes me sicky. And so you can make your whoopee while I do something that's far more significant.
That's shot out. Dude.
I got me some big plans. Both here, there, and everywhere. Mm-hmm. Got lots of plans.
There you go. Wow.
But don't ever say hate is your enemy. Love has practically caused me to just get you destroyed. If I had hated a little more, just a little more, we would have had a little less trouble.
Hate?
Because I look at my faults analytically. Sure, you got to love. Principle. But don't say, hate is my enemy. What did it say? What's that word? Hate is my enemy. I got to fight it day and night. And what else is the line? Love is the only weapon. Shit! Bullshit!
Okay.
Martin Luther King died with love. Kennedy died talking about something he couldn't even understand, some kind of generalized love, and he never even backed it up. He shut down. Bullshit. Love is the only weapon with which I got to fight. I got a hell of a lot of weapons to fight. I got my claws, I got compasses, I got guns, I got dynamite. I got a hell of a lot to fight. I'll fight. I'll fight. I will fight. I will fight. I will fight. I will fight.
Whoa. They amped up, dude. Oh. And this is the first time they've been seeing this enthusiasm.
Let them hear it in the night.
Well, I mean, you're all in.
Yeah.
This isn't...
This is drug-induced shit right
But church was never like this 10 years before
here.
this.
No, absolutely not.
They're out there. They're listening. Let the night roar with it.
there's more.
Is there?
There's more.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Every day I've lived since I was a child. First time I felt guilt when a little dog died, I wanted to commit suicide. But I had still some little dogs and cats alive and had me alone to take care of them. But at that age, that's all that kept me through. And a little bit later, my mom needed me and some poor soul down the road needed me. It was poor and minority, been treated badly. And then come along black in the community that I always was their champion. It's always been that way. Somebody needs me. So you can do what you have to do because I stay alive and do all this thinking. And I am bored, and I am disgusted, and I am sick with people who do so little with socialism when they have such a good example to follow.
Okay. What was the basic premise of Mao? Your menu already passed. What was the basic premise of Mao? Mao Zedong said there's only one way a revolution can come.
Mao?
You know, Millie?
Yeah.
All right, man.
Hold it now.
No.
How
the
did Mao
Chinese,
Zedong say the only way you can bring a
dictator.
revolution and keep
Oh.
it?
Yeah.
Only way I think you can keep it by being peace and being honorable.
I thought you were talking about Super Troopers.
Oh, shit. Well, being
He
at
was,
peace.
I don't
Mao
know if he was a
Zedong said
dictator.
that?
I haven't really.
No. He's the head of China. He's the head of the revolution
Communist.
of China.
Right.
He marched 6,000 people on the
No,
line. He's been on a
that's
long march.
Did you watch Super Troopers?
On something else.
Okay, then what did he
They
say?
do the mouth
There's
thing.
only one way you can bring about a revolution for the
Only
people.
way you can bring it on is by killing.
Well, what is? That's okay. I'm going to let you pass it. But what did he say? He had a nice little phrase that everybody should know. Change only comes, look, our seniors got it. Change comes through.
Through by a barrel of gun.
That's right, senior. And that's good. Because you, by rights, would have every reason to forget something. Change must come through the barrel of a gun, said Mao Zedong.
Oh
This
my
place
God.
would be a
All
paradise
right, we can
tomorrow
cut it off
if every
there.
department had a supervisor
Yeah.
with
Because
a
we got a
submachine
little
gun.
bit more to get
I mean,
through.
no shit.
Yeah, for sure.
But there is some examples
Yeah.
of
So much Jimothy in the
Yes.
house here. Wow.
lots of Jimothy.
His deck is just.
So there were
Insane.
sermons where he would throw the Bible, stomp on it, and dare the sky god to strike him down. When that wouldn't happen, his followers would see that he was actually God himself, or some would be so disgusted and not return.
Right. So he was blatantly defying God in front of everybody.
Yes.
And if you stayed.
Like, and that started happening a lot more
Yeah,
in the 70s.
If you
yes.
stayed, he had you.
Yeah.
He had you.
He had
then.
you.
This guy can defy God. He is God. Right. Got him.
He had now convinced his congregation that the government had tapped in through the commune's phone lines and were constantly monitoring all the activity because they were doing so much good for the poor and for the needy. And that went against the capitalist agenda. So more fear mongering, and he said that the FBI planned to infiltrate with spies, or they may have already done it. Then he tells his congregation to report on each other for insubordinate behavior constantly. Then he tells them that the government had possibly been involved in the assassination of Martin Luther King and JFK, and he could be next.
I mean, there's some conspiracies here.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
But I'm saying he's telling the congregation that he could be next.
Oh, yeah.
So there's more fear.
Yeah.
They're going to lose their leader. They're going to lose God.
Yeah. Yeah, the one that can defy the tyrant.
Love you, Defy. Then he would acquire a team of bodyguards within the congregation, and they followed him everywhere. Now they were armed, and they had uniforms with matching pants, shirts, ties, and berets.
Wow. Oh, militantly.
Mm-hmm.
Here
Militant.
we go.
Now, one of the bodyguards was an accused murderer that had come through the drug rehabilitation program, and the temple's funds were paying for his legal defense.
It's on.
It's on.
Wow.
Now, are you ready to get into his godly love?
I guess so, but I'm not. But I mean, this is a bunch of build-up.
Oh, yeah. There's so much more.
Oh,
I am
man.
giving you a review.
Well, I'm sitting side saddle again. So you're like, is Jesse pooping himself over here? No, that's me like being verklempt and kind of uncomfortable over here
Yes.
because I'm like, what the fuck is fixing to really throw down, dude? This is crazy.
So we already know that he had taken a lover named Carolyn Layton while still married to Marceline, but that wasn't enough. He decided that if the other women in the congregation had an issue like depression or mild ailments or even menstrual issues, that he can cure them with a day on his deck or a few days.
On his deck.
Deck.
Ooh.
And he did not care about age.
Ace of
And
Hearts.
some were not even legal yet.
What?
And then remember Larry Layton?
Oh.
The man whose wife Jim took away, and then he got remarried to another one named Karen. Well, Jim decided he needed that wife as well.
And on top of like embezzlement and manipulation, so now we've moved into that.
He has taken 2 wives from one guy.
And messing with kids.
And would tell Larry Layton how many times that him and his new wife, he would tell them how many times they had climaxed in a single deck session.
All the deckness.
All the deck.
Did he record that too? Because he recorded fucking everything.
Oh, probably. That's not in public record. But now, like I told you earlier, Patty Cartnell would have loved to have the honor of having sex with Jim, but she was too grossly obese, and that's a quote. That's not my words. So instead, he put her in charge of his fuck schedule. And that is what it is called in the books. That is not my words.
Had a fuck schedule.
He had a fuck schedule. Then he went on to tell... I'm not done. I got to keep going.
Keep going. I can't hold it.
Then he went on to tell his congregation that he was the only heterosexual person and all the other men were gay. And to cure them of their gayness, he would need to go ahead and have them on his deck as well.
Oh. So he was fully heterosexual, but he wasn't heterosexual.
Now, this is recorded. This is a true statement from a man. I watched it in a documentary. I believe it was the PBS one. No, it couldn't have been a PBS one because there's going to be some language here. So Jim even approached a newly recruited male and casually said to him, "I'll fuck you in the ass if you want me to."
Lindsay.
Like verbatim. That's his words.
You're dropping fucking nuclear bombs on me right now, dude.
And the guy said, "No thanks." And Jim just grinned at him and said, "Well, if you ever want to,
we'll put you on the books. We'll pencil
put you on the
in.
books." Other males who had been with him in the congregation, like sexually, would start to warn others by saying, "If you want Father to fuck you in the ass, take a douche."
Holy shit, Jim gave you herpes and chlamydia.
No, I didn't hear about any of that. But
he healed it.
Actually, I did. That's a lie. That's a lie. There was talk of that.
There was
talk of that.
I figured it was
I haven't
because Jim
got to that part of the book yet, but I have heard that spoke about.
I just took a drink, but I got to take another one.
I have heard that spoke about in other,
Me up right now, Lindsay. His fuck book is
and then
just
check
full.
this out. When he was asked by a black woman why he only slept with the whites, Jim's reasoning was that white women or men were more bourgeois, aka bougie, and they needed to sleep with him to be more dedicated to socialism. That is literally what he told a black woman as to why he did not have sex with any of his black
You see my
congregation
fucking
members.
face right now.
I do see your face.
Dude, it's a poker face, and his deck is fucking full of aces. All the aces. His deck has been too many
He's got
aces.
kings, queens, aces.
You name it. Shit. Oh, Lindsay, what kind of shit have you got me into?
So, Jim now has people reporting against each other, okay? And there would be public shamings, like I talked about in the last episode. Now there was going to be spankings, beatings for these infractions, and one woman was even stripped naked and shamed for having sexual feelings for Father Jim. I guess she just wasn't good enough to make it onto the schedule. And he would have some members fight out their differences in full-on boxing matches.
What the fuck?
Boxing matches.
If you got that feeling, I got sexual healing.
And boxing matches.
And boxing matches.
Tim Stone was Jim's right-hand man, okay? And his wife, Gray Stone, had at first, she didn't like Jim, but somehow she made it onto the fuck schedule. And then a child was produced.
Ooh.
Paternity has never been confirmed because she was still sexually active with Tim as well. So little John Stone, when he was born in 1971, a document was signed that Jim was the father, but that he was to live with Tim and Grace until he was old enough to live communally, which I think was like 2. Yeah. Wow. And now Carolyn Layton, she also became pregnant, but she was sent away on a quote unquote missions trip to Mexico. And when she returned with a child, the excuse was that she had been raped during the missions trip. This was also Jim Jones's child.
I mean,
now I don't
every bit
think
of that was kind of like rape because like he was manipulating every fucking body there.
But what I'm saying is like, but Grace Stone, because you know it was frowned upon for you to have an actual child.
Right.
Like they wanted you to adopt or be celibate.
Right.
Period.
So they went to Dragonstone and had the baby and came back.
Right.
What the fuck?
Now, when Grace did have to part with little John, when you know, they basically took him out of the home and he started living communally through, you know, different houses, she didn't really like it. And then her and Tim's relationship became very estranged as he was away a lot on temple business. And Grace and another member would end up leaving the church together. And with the help of her family, a custody battle will start. Okay. In time, Tim Stone would also grow tired of being at Jim's beck and call and started hiding money in different accounts.
Oh, you can't do that. No.
In the meantime, 300 acres had been purchased in Guyana, South America, and around 50 temple members would be sent down to start development on the new Promised Land, or Jonestown.
I just got chills, Lindsay. Look at me, dude. Look at the goosebumps right now. I just got fucking chills, Lindsay.
In late 1976, Tim Stone would vanish from the People's Temple, and to Jim Jones, this was the ultimate betrayal. Not too long after, horror stories of Jim Jones and what was happening within the temple started to leak out to the media. And that's where I'm going to leave you guys before we start part 4.
Lindsay.
I know. I kind of got chills too a little bit.
Dude, I got full on chills. Dude, you've built this up, and I know the rest of the story. I'm Paul Harvey over here right now, geeking. Oh, my fucking... Lindsay.
I had also forgotten to mention that there were 8 college students in their college program that had abandoned the cause called the Gang of 8. And this is when Jim Jones knew that he needed to isolate his members.
He was in it. Mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness, Lindsay. Whoa. I mean, I don't feel like I've drank enough during all of this just to take it all in. And it's just like bombs. And now he's got a whole fucking military base that he's fixing to set up in a different country. Mm-hmm. And that's where we're just like fixing to really fire on this last episode coming up. I had full chills.
I know. I have my work cut out for me next week.
I'm having hot flashes over here along with you. I mean, so that's the whole thing. That's this part.
Episode 3. And 4
episode 3
is going to be all about Jonestown.
I got a cool band to play.
But first, you review your beard oil.
Oh yes, I do. I said I was gonna do this, and I got a new thing here from Fable because I was like, I got something cool in, and I want to share it with everybody because I got a big ass beard. I don't know if you've seen me, listeners or everybody, but opening up this beard oil here. Read it.
And Fable has really good scents, and it stays with you. So this is Witch Doctor. And the artwork on these bottles is just... Yeah.
They always send a little card.
Can I smell it first?
Yeah, I want you to smell it and see what you think.
Ooh, I like.
Hang on, opening the Witch Doctor card.
I'm trying to figure out what... It's vanilla-y, but it's manly. You know what I mean?
Oh, this is cool. Like all their art, dude. I want to watch a movie with all their artwork.
Yes.
Look at that.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm part of the Fable Army.
Ooh, Jesse,
Lindsay, you had it all the way, like, not on. Okay.
I'm sorry. I left it open for you to smell.
I love the scent.
Well, pick it up and put it back in there.
Oh, we spilled some. Hang on.
We spilled a lot.
Hang on. It's going on the beard, dude.
Oh,
it's going on the beard on the pod.
All right.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I left the bottle open so you could smell it, and it spilled.
Oh, my God.
So he's going to...
Puddling.
You're going to be a greasy... You're going to be greasy as hell.
Yeah, but I
You're going to fry some chicken on that beard later.
I smell good. And I want you to open this box, too, because this is something that we're going to do on the next pod.
Okay.
I know we're all over the place right now, and I think we're a little drunk. But, hey, I got this cool-ass band to play, but Lindsay's going to open up this box that I just got. It's special for the next episode, and I'm so ready. Here she is, opening boxes.
You did not.
I did it.
We can't say what this is yet. Can we?
If you don't want to, we'll just partake in the next episode. Is that cool?
All right, so cliffhanger. We're going to talk about what this is in the next episode because it is very relevant, and I am literally flabbergasted at what I'm looking at right now.
I love you, Lindsay.
Yes, make sure you listen to episode 4 for the reveal of what I am holding in my hand right now. Oh my God.
Yes, she's going to love it. Like, we're going to have cocktails with such a thing that I just got. So, Fable Beard Oil is amazing. This smell is amazing. Witch Doctor. So, any of you burly dudes with the big beards, check out Fable. And check out this band, Fariza.
Yes.
We got to see her where we got married at.
Yes, at One Love Cafe.
And she's so
She was
awesome.
playing. She's beautiful. She sounds like an angel. And, I couldn't get enough.
Couldn't. Just amazing woman.
Yes.
And I had chills as soon as she fired up over there doing her little solo stuff. The tits.
And she was doing singles. Mm-hmm. I mean, not singles, covers. Mm-hmm. And they were, like, absolute bangers.
They were so good. They were so
we were
good.
highly impressed.
So Fariza out of Gainesville.
Instant follow.
Check her out. We're going to play some stuff. So here we go.
so good.
Epic. It's epic. And then like they had the little breakdown with the metal.
Yes,
it was
like,
all metal in the
that was
background.
a whole
it was just,
surprise. That was like, ooh, we were fist bumping.
you know, honestly, it caught me like Evanescence caught me. That caught me like Evanescence. It's not Evanescence, but it caught me like Evanescence. If that makes sense, right?
Crazy, your voice is beautiful.
I want her over for a Gen Z party.
Yes.
I want her over here. We will hire her here. And she can set up and do her own little thing over here. It'd be great.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. And you can come too. Just hit us up on the pod. DrinkaboutSomething.site.
Follow us, like us, share us.
We're going to have a party
so much
with Fariza over
for
here.
listening.
Yes.
Thank you so much to
Thank
our
you so
listeners.
much.
We are just absolutely so grateful.
If you know anybody in South America, hit them up. That's the only continent we haven't been played at.
Yeah.
And check out our merch store. Check out our drinkaboutSomething.site. It's all on there. Whatever. You know, the thing. All the things.
Or to get some little merch.
And we're on round 3 of Jim Jones, Miss.
Yes. One more to go.
Uno más. And it's going to be epic, dude. I have just
It's going to be epically terrible.
I'm on the saddle. Dude, I'm going to do
Heads up.
shots for that one. I got to do shots for that one. I'm doing the 4 horsemen for that one.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
4 horsemen. All of them.
All right.
Yeah. So, yeah, with that, we're just going to leave you with that. Lindsay?
Make sure you tune in for part 4.
Yeah,
to
share,
finish
like, all the good
this
stuff.
saga.
It's fucking
Yeah.
Dude, it just, when you talked about the list, I don't know what the fuck to think right now. Lindsay, I don't know. I'm going to be on edge all week long about this, Lindsay.
You will.
Thank you, Lindsay. Again, Lindsay.
Tune in next week. We love you so much.
Oh, yes. We'll see you guys next Friday.
Bye.